Birkenstock shares, they're on the move here today, down by about 0.3%. The company stumbled out of the gate here in its market debut yesterday, ending the day nearly 12% below its IPO price. Bad news for the over 200-year-old shoemaker. It's the worst debut by a company worth over $1 billion in nearly 2 years. This is just the latest IPO to underwhelm, of course, Arm, Instacart, and Klaviyo. Those shares have mostly fallen since their initial listings. Taking a look at shares here today, they're sitting at about $40. Of course, that peg, to kind of remind our viewers out there, $46 is where this company had priced at, where they were looking to make sure that they saw a first day pop off of, but ultimately did not here. But hey, good news. They're still very comfortable out there, just in case you want to buy a pair of $150 clogs.
They're comfortable, but this really makes you question some of these valuations of these companies, right? When you take into account the reception or the lack thereof that Birkenstock got in its first day of trading. And now this is a little bit different than what we saw from Instacart and what we saw from Arm and what we saw from Klaviyo, because we did see some excitement on those first days of trading for those companies. Birkenstock clearly fell flat a little bit. And I think this also begs the question about what this tells us about demand for IPOs and when we're going to see a return of activity, because there was lots of focus on whether or not this would be, with Birkenstock, along with Klaviyo, along with Instacart and Arm, whether or not this was going to spark some more activity in the current quarter, in the fourth quarter, and then looking ahead to 2024. But I think this makes you question whether or not we're going to see a return of the deal-making activity that maybe we had hoped for going back just about a month ago.
Here's the problem here. We can sit here.
They're too expensive.
They're too expensive. We could sit here and look at this beautiful B-roll of a longitudinal arch grip or a toe grip or anything, or the arch support, excuse me. Don't want to get that wrong, or the footbed edge, all of these different parts of the shoe. Look, at the end of the day, for a tenth of the price in a trade-down environment for the consumer, you could get at Walmart for $13 a knockoff pair of Birkenstocks. You can get your Birkenstocks and feel real good out there, feel just fine. They'll last you probably for one summer. But at the end of the day, for a consumer that's trying to figure out exactly where those discretionary dollars are going, that spells problems for Birkenstocks, and being able to sell them at this price and perhaps puts pressure on margins that now the street is going to come to expect quarter after quarter after quarter.
Well, they might look similar, but the quality is not the same.
The quality is not the same, but for $13, $16, I have no problem with them not lasting.
10 pairs of those, and then you're paying the same that you'd be for one pair of Birkenstock. Right, not a bad point.